accept the invitation of YouTube. Okay. We are preparing. Okay. Accept the invitation of YouTube. Okay, now we are online on YouTube channel. So YouTube channel, good evening for all. Today, as is São Paulo's birthday, I choose a subject to discuss with you. Today, we will discuss about holidays. A holiday, what do you think about this time that you have? So I will put the questions on chat. Please let me know if you received the questions, okay? So here we have 10 questions about holiday. And I think both of you already know how TALKNTALK works. We have some questions, we will discuss about them. And I like the participation of you. So we can start with you, Ayla. Can you choose a question for us? You can read the question, respond, and after your response, please choose another person to respond as well, okay? Can you start?
Sure. I choose the number 2.
Okay.
Do you like holidays? What do you like to do? Yeah, surely I like a holiday because holiday it's an opportunity for me to rest, to spend time with my family, and I very appreciate this because when I'm working a lot, I feel very stressed, and sometimes we need to take a break, and so to enjoy what we like the most. Holiday, it's a good opportunity to do what I like. For example, I like to watch my favorite movie and don't worry about the time, and I don't know, to cook with my husband, and to catch up with my friends, and so it's so good for me. I love holidays, but when end, I feel a little sad. Yeah. For me, that's it.
Yes, can you choose another person to respond as well?
Okay, Angel, Sarah.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I love holiday, a holiday. And this is a time that we have, we didn't do any plans to this day. It's a new day. And for example, today was a holiday at São Paulo, and it's a day in the middle of the week. So it's so good. I could rest. As you said, I love prepare meals and a good meal for my family. So today I prepared something here, and I spend the time talking with my family. It's so good as well. and it's important to take a time to organize some things. I organized my place that I work every day. I clean it here. I did some things to make this place different because I like a lot. And what do you like to do? Yes, as I said, I like to rest and to go out to some place, to go to the gym. Yes, it's good. And spend time with my family. And you, Herbert, do you like holidays? What do you like to do?
Yes, I like holidays. I don't know if there's a person that doesn't like holidays. I don't know.
Yes.
Uh, what I like to do, in general, I like to rest, stay home, sometimes doing nothing, uh, not try to not think on work. So I like resting. Depend, and there's holidays that go with friends, go a place. Uh, but in general, I when it's holiday one day, I stay home resting. Uh, my not physical, mental. So yeah, and I like holidays. I don't know if other people would say no. Disaster.
Yes, yes. So, Herbert, continuing with you, can you choose another question for us? You can read, respond, and choose another person to respond as well.
Okay. Number three, what's your favorite place to go on holiday on? I don't have a preferred place. Uh, Depends on the holidays. I stay home on their holidays that I go to, like to countryside to visit my family or go now restaurant with friends or go park or play. Depends. So, but I don't have a place that preferred place to go. And what about you, Ayla?
Um, my favorite place. So I think it depends on how many days. When uh, when the holiday is short, like day, 1 day, I prefer uh, to go out near my house. But when the holiday is near the weekend, and so it's easier to go out to the beach. For example, I prefer to go to the beach or to visit some relatives, because my relatives live far from me. So and I take the opportunity to visit they and also I'm on way to the beach, so it's so good. And I think in my case, my favorite place is, is the beach. I like it so much. My family too. So yeah, but it depends on the how many days I will have for for to for to do this.
Yes.
And you, Sarah.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Depends on how many days I have to spend this time on that place. For example, if I have 3 days, of course I can go to a place near than my house. I like to go to my parents' house when I have the opportunity. It is 5 hours from here. So when I have the opportunity, I go to there. But if I could choose a favorite place to go on a holiday, it could be the beach as well. Lovely beach. I love this place, and it's amazing. But it's good, a place to rest, a calm place. And of course, my house it is a good place to spend a holiday. So here I can do everything that I like, I love, and I can rest, read a book that I like as well. So it's good as well. So now I will choose a question for us. Please let me know. Okay, question number 7. It is missing a number there in the question. Sorry for that, but it's a 3, the 3 number before 0. So the question is, do you consider 30 days off and enough time to rest? Why? This is related to the period that we have for vacation. We can have 30 days off in Brazil, third one month maybe. And do you consider this time enough time to rest? What is your opinion, Hebert?
So what's question? What the number?
Question number 7. Do you
7.
consider 30 days off? It is missing the number 3 before
Okay.
0. Okay.
I think so. 30 days, like following 30 days, like seguido. I think so, but depends, of course, each person depends on what's your goals in uh, holiday or vacation. Uh, Sometimes 10 for me, 10 days, 2 weeks for me is okay. Sometimes if I take a vacation, I prefer to take 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, then 30 days, but depends. If you if you go travel 30 days for another country, probably is better. It makes sense. You take take off 30 days of vacation. You go another country, study, exchange, or just traveling.
Yeah.
So in this case, for me, it's very good enough. 30 days, but I think two 2 weeks for me is okay. because and another reason to prefer to take 2 weeks off because to come back to work, uh, sometimes you have you need time to come back to work. You know what's tasks you need to do. And if you take 30 days, so you you probably will be lost and to become the normal routine. Sometimes takes time for me, of course. But
Mm.
what about you? How about you, Sarah? What about you?
Yes, I totally agree with you, Herbert, because I I consider 30 days off an enough time to rest, but depends on the situation of I prefer 2 weeks as well, because as you said, when we came back, there is a huge work to update and uh, to evaluate, and if we spend a lot of time out after is a bad situation. But if I want to spend the time just resting or to travel to a near place, 2 weeks is enough. And after other 6 months later, I can take these 2 weeks missing after. But if I want to travel abroad, as you said, to another country, it is better to have more time because you will spend more time there and you need to prepare yourself to this travel. And when you come back, you need to prepare yourself as well. It is it is harder than you travel inside Brazil. So yes, it is enough, but of course, if we have the opportunity to have more time, it could good 6 days, for example, as the judges has, but it's good. And you, Ayla, what do you think?
So I think so. I think so. 30 days off is enough, but I agree with you said and the habit because depends on the situation, depends on where you go, because if you travel abroad, for example, I think it would be better if you had more time because it's difficult because you need to prepare some stuff and the time you take to get there is so. But unfortunately, my work don't allow me to take 30 days off continually. I think continually. I need to divide this time. So when I travel, uh, no, I only travel in Brazil. So uh, I can to to manage my time. Uh, I I usually I take travel or 15 days, and after that I take the rest. and I came to travel to another state, and I think it's good. But if I could, I would like to to be more. But I think maybe it could be difficult to take off many days because I think I maybe I feel very sad to have to come back to work. So I I prefer, yeah, I prefer this way. Yeah, but if I one day, I hope so, one day I I intend to travel abroad. I would like to have more time.
Yes, it's good. Yes, this kind of a feeling, it's normal when we need to go back. We feel so sad. There is a mood that the people say about the Sunday, the end of the Sunday. All people are sading.
Yeah.
So it's a sentence, just a sentence. But when this thing happens with us in the end of the vacation, the same time. So, Ayla, can you choose another question for us, please?
Okay. Question number 6. What's your favorite holiday experience? So I remember a carnival holiday in 2019. It was before the pandemic, when I traveled with my family to the beach. There is a famous beach near Belém. It's called Algodoal, and
Can
we
you put
travel.
the name in the chat? I would like to know.
Okay, I will
Once
put
I
that.
will
I will
visit
put.
there.
Yeah, yeah. So, and we traveled there, and it was so good because we had a lot of fun together. We played the board games, and we cooked and ate delicious oh, shrimps and fish. And we talked to each other a lot, and we rested a lot. And I remember we stayed away from our cell phone. Yeah,
So,
it was so good. Yeah, in short, for me, it was an amazing holiday. Yeah, I will put here the name. Okay, Andrew Habit.
My favorite holiday experience. I don't know. I think my favorite experience is resting. Uh, 1 day, 2 days. I stay home or sometimes running the park just for relaxing. It's the experience that I like on holidays. And you, Sarah?
yes, I remember one time before pandemic situation as well. I visit Natal Rio Grande do Norte, this is an amazing place. That time I was on vacation, and for me it was amazing. I visited a lot of beach, and that place is incredible, unbelievable place. It's so good, so good. And we did some, I don't know the name in English, but the things that they offer there, boogie, visited the dunas, visited Pipa Beach, the Beach of the Love, Beach of the Amor, and other places, and it's so good, so good. I love it, and I would like to visit again if I have the opportunity. It's so good, so good. Ilha de Algodoal. Oh, okay. Thank you so much to sharing this name with us. I will search about it. So now, Herbert, could you choose another question for us, please?
Okay. If you go, number 4, if you go anywhere in the world for a holiday, where would you go? I think that's are many options, and depends what's your goal. If I go, in do you want just travel for buying things, for example? I like to go to buy eating products. I like to go to USA on Fort Lauderdale. That I was in some years ago, and it's it's cheap, the products, for compare in other cities. I think the price is good to buy some products. For example, if I want to go to visit a different place, I think Europe. I don't know what many countries of Europe. I think England's a good country to visit. Uh, Maybe Irish
Yeah.
is good. I would like many places that I would like. Is interesting. Go to nature sometimes on the beach or on the nature place like that probably. But the countries, the cities, there are many options. And what about you, Ayla?
Yeah, I agree with you. There are a lot of options. I would like to go. I don't know. I think when I talked about it, uh, the first to come to my mind is Paris.
Oh,
Paris. So yeah. But in Brazil, I like to places beside the beach. I like to waterfall. Places with the waterfall, cachoeiras. I I like it, but I have this dream to travel to Europe. So I think Paris is a good option.
good.
And you, Sarah?
Yes, I was searching the Ilha Algodoal. this is in the first point of the continent. I mean, maybe you can breathe the first air that arrives to Brazil. It's so good, amazing, amazing, lovely. Thank you for sharing with us. So, guys, about any place that I would like to visit, it's good when we just think without to think about the money and without to think about the time. So if I could choose, oh, let me see. I would like to visit England. I have a curiosity about that country, Italy, and maybe USA as well. But I never traveled yet abroad to these countries, and other people who talk with me about this kind of experience, they say that other amazing countries, for example, Irish, as Herbert said, or Australia, Canadian, it is a good country as well. So yes, guys, in the first option would be England, and then we can travel to another European countries there. Yes, so now, Herbert, can you choose another question for us, please?
Okay. Um, when you travel to any place, do you prefer to go alone or to get anyone? Uh, I don't have pref. I have. I usually when I travel, usually go together with a family. But I don't care if I go alone to travel. And I think it depends on the situation. Depends on the situation. You want to travel with us, have a just interaction. It's good to go to family, friends. But if you want to go, I think, make a some different travel just for you. I think go alone. It's good too. But I don't have the preference. I think depends on the situation. And you, Sarah?
Oh, yes, I agree with you. Depends on the situation. Maybe if it is a business travel, maybe it would be better to go alone. But if I could choose, I prefer to travel together with another person, uh, with my husband or my parents or my sister, or maybe if a business travel with another a partner, a co-partner of the company, it is better. So if I could choose to travel, it would be together with someone. And you, Ayla, what do you prefer?
So I've never traveled alone, but I appreciate who do this. Uh, Maybe I agree with you said. I think it depends on the situation because sometimes people travel to had a business travel, but I agree with you. When there is no business travel, I prefer uh, to go together with my family, with my husband. I think it's more interesting because we can appreciate together, and sometimes I think it's important to have uh, anyone together, uh, because it can be I don't know, some bad situation, and you need to solve uh, some problems. So it's important to be to have a help uh, near you, near with you. Yeah.
Good, good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your opinion. And Ayla, can you continue and choose another question, please?
Okay. Um, Let me see. Question number 5. Would you rather summer or winter for holidays? It depends on where I go. If summer, if I go to the beach, I prefer summer. But when I I want to get away the hot in the city, the Belém, in Belém, I prefer to go to the cities when winter weather, I don't know. So I like I've been to Gramado, and I very appreciate there because it's totally different. The temperature, the weather of the Belém. So because I think it's cold, and so I like it so much. And because I could to get away a little from the hot temperature that's happening in Belém. So yeah, it depends on. Into habits.
What's question 5? 5 or
Question number 5.
5?
Yes.
5. I prefer summer. But of course, not too much hot, not too much cold. I, I think summer. Um, yes, like to take a some running, to eat some ice cream, açaí, I think. Or if you want to go to the beach, it's very good summer. So I would choose summer.
Yes, I agree with you, guys. I prefer summer for holidays, but the winter is interesting when we we would like to go at home, just to resting. So winter is better to stay at home. But summer, it's good to, because I feel more excited in a summer day to clean the house, for example, to do other things, to go to the gym. And winter makes me with a desire to rest more, to stay in the bed, stay just watching TV or just eating a lot. So I prefer summer as well. It's more good for us. So let me choose another question to. Okay, question number 10. Is there any profession that does not have holidays? I'd like to know your opinion first. Herbert, what do you think? Is there any profession that does not have holidays?
I think the entrepreneurship was owner of the company.
Yes.
They doesn't have holidays, or maybe because it's a owner company, so he's, he needs to know, he needs to be to look for everything on the company, the department, what's happening. So I think one professional is entrepreneurship.
Yes.
And the second have depends on the demand. I think the people work on health healthy department, like a doctor or nurse, especially when doctor have for example urgent surgery.
Yes.
He won't have holidays in this case. So doctor has holiday, yes, but depending on the situation, he will work. And what about you, Ayla?
Yeah, I don't know. I I agree with you. I think especially professionals of the health area, like nursing, doctors, and emergency situation like surgery, maybe. Uh, yeah, I can't remember another example. And you, Sarah?
Yes, I agree with you about the holidays. My mother is a nurse, for example, and she don't care about holiday in Brazil or in her city because the time of her profession is another. They don't have holiday. A vacation, of course, they have, but holiday not. And the owner of a company, I agree with Herbert. It is a kind of profession that does does not have any time free time. I think it is an option, but it is a huge responsibility, and they don't have holiday. I think I'm not an owner of any company, but I think they don't have any vacation as well. Maybe in the first year or 2 years, 3 years of the company that is raising, and it is important to have the owner every day on that. Maybe they don't have a vacation as well, but it is good if the company raise, there is a lot of money to gain. So yes, guys, I agree. So guys, we are concluding our time here. We have a survey about the meeting. I will put the link on the chat. This is just to know how we could improve our meetings. If you have an advice for us, you can share, you can write down. And I would like to thank you so much for your time here. And I wish you a good night, a good weekend. And of course, I would like to see you, Ayla and Herbert, on the next Wednesday in the same time with me. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye bye.
thank you.
Thank you.
Good night,
Bye bye.
guys.